In a democracy, the opposition plays a vital role through constructive criticism, acting as watchdog to hold government accountable and offering alternative policies. This involves monitoring, challenging, and criticizing government actions and policies while simultaneously developing and promoting viable alternatives. Constructive criticism is crucial for a healthy democracy, ensuring diverse perspectives are considered and preventing the concentration of power. This is a developing scenario in Delta State where well-researched and documented citizen-driven strategies and roadmaps have been developed by the Vision Better Delta movement for the Oborowori-led administration to adopt and implement. It captures step-by-step development processes and models for governance, infrastructure, human capital development, public-private partnership, economy, energy, agriculture, security, job creation, and strong democratic institutions, all based on righteousness, harmony, and prosperity, as posited by Kempela, the Vision founder in Asaba, the Delta State capital.
2 years ago, I stepped out into public life because I was tired of watching potential wasted and leadership reduced to propaganda. It is not just a critique of 2 years of governance, it's a diagnosis, a call to conscience, and a reminder that governance must never become a performance, that budgets and projects must mean something to the lives of real people. But we did not just stop at critique, because true leadership doesn't just say this is wrong, it also says this is what can be better. Better Delta movement, a citizen-led platform to restore integrity in governance, drive institutional reform, and unlock inclusive prosperity across every LGA, ward, and sector of our state. This is not a political party. It's not a campaign. It's a movement of values, of vision, of citizens who refuse to give up.
Kempela addressed letters to Governor Sheriff Oborowori and to Deltans for a total awakening to the development task before everyone.
Choose legacy over loyalty, reform over routine, transparency over theatrics, performance over propaganda. The clock is ticking and Deltans are watching. To the good people of Delta State, we say, do not trade your voice for crumbs or your vote for convenience. The future is ours to reclaim with vigilance, courage, and vision. Why, as one who should be the leading voice of the opposition in Delta State today, I would offer such detailed advice to the government, to the very government I seek to hold accountable. Because the truth is, if you read this letter, and if you look at the documents that are attached to it, we have a Vision Better Delta abridged master plan that shows how we can turn Delta to a better place. We aim to be one of the best subnational economies in Africa. That is the vision for a better Delta, right? And there's a plan for it. There's an 80-something page job creation manual that's attached to it. So anybody that is serious and wants to improve Delta can pick that. And if you look at what I've said about Dubai, can pick from those lessons and change the state. That is the truth. So people will wonder, why would I give them the expo? Because that is what it is. But for me, this has never been about political rivalry. Rather, it has always been about the people. I love this state too much to remain silent in the face of underperformance. If any part of this report inspires action, improves lives, or restores trust in governance, then it can serve its purpose. Because true leadership is not defined by position, but by conviction. And if Delta wins, we all win. That is why I'm joining hands with its citizens across our state to build the Vision Better Delta movement.
According to Kempela, the transformational levers include power and gas utilization, agro-tech-driven cities, social housing scheme, reviving moribund industries and local seaports. Others are social investment schemes, living wage and dignified work initiative, amongst others.
The Delta movement is for every Delta of conscience, whether you live in Delta or in the diaspora, whether you ran for office or you voted with hope in 2023, whether you speak out or walk quietly for change. This is your movement. Let history remember that we stood up, not for power, but for the people. Not for position, but for purpose. Together, we will reclaim Delta, restore dignity, and reimagine what is possible by building institutions that endure and a movement that outlives us. We are not building for power, but for prosperity. Not for position, but for purpose.
Vision Better Delta, it's a body that is non-partisan and welcomes meaningful Deltas that will come together and move this state to a better position where it ought to be.
ADBN Delta correspondent Charles Kosipri reports that the Better Delta vision is designed to be demand-driven, costed and 4-year phased, beginning from 2027, citizen participatory and legally codifiable.